I'm driving into the highlands of Guatemala. For most people, life is picking coffee for a few dollars a day. But one school, run by the local community and supported by Canadians through the Mayan project, is offering them a better future. Right now we are in the village of Huixoc, San Pedro Necta, and I am on a trip with my mom and my dad here in the village where my father was raised and my mother spent some of her life here. The school is contributing a lot to the village. There are currently over 65 students enrolled, both Indigenous and Ladino, from grades 7 to 9.
¿En qué forma estamos viendo este dibujo?
The curriculum was first developed in Colombia for rural communities. It covers traditional subjects such as science, math, geography, and history.
Muy bien, entonces.
The program is enriched with courses teaching cultural traditions and local language of Mum.
The Mayan project began as a medical project providing medical services and supplies to a Mayan community in Guatemala, and very quickly expanded into an educational project as well, providing a bilingual junior high school for an isolated community there. It was Zoila and Alejandro who had the vision of doing work back in their community of origin.
The government just gives from grade 1 to 6, and what we need is to see students going more advanced than grade 6, because here with grade 6 is nothing, and then you become a slave again, working with the rich people in the fincas. So that's where you're going to end. That's something that I don't want to see my people doing the same work what I did, working hard and without pay. If you have your land and one of your children is dying or is sick, you don't have the money. So what happens is you go to the rich people and you take your paper and you say, the rich people cannot give you, okay, I will lend you some money and then you pay me back on a month. No. The rich people say, okay, if you need money, we will say yes, okay, give me your paper. And we give our paper, the land tithe. And then we sign, because no one signs. So what we do is we use our finger. And we do the finger and our land is gone. Why? Because we don't know how to read, but they know what they are doing. We can see all those rich people have the land. That's the way they took our land. So for me, it's better when you have your education, you can move from your village and go to other big towns where you can apply and you can become a teacher, a lawyer, or a doctor, if there is help.
Pues esta educación.
This education has given me lots of opportunities. My dream is to become a lawyer. I want to graduate as a teacher, but I also dream of becoming an accountant. Well, I would like to become an agronomist. We should take advantage of this opportunity which has come for us.
Guatemala is just coming out of a 36-year civil war. People were in survival mode and cultural practices were set aside. We now have a generation of Mayans who have not practiced their cultural traditions.
It's very difficult to promote our culture. We can live together as a community. We can understand together, learn our language. So we try how to show them our life. Maybe there is no more racism because they speak the language, we speak the language. So it's an exchange. So we wanted to grow as a human being, as a Mayan people and as a non-Mayan people, but work together.
In Wishok, the main dialect is Mam, which is an ancient Mayan dialect. The second language is Spanish. So a lot of the students in the school know how to speak Mam, but they do not know how to spell it or how to read it. So now we have a Mam teacher here who is teaching them how to read and write it. And from what I've heard, all of them are enjoying it.
It's not just come to school and learn how to write and read. No, we want more than that. We want them to feel as a Mayan people where we come from.
The first Maya arrived in 1000 BC, clearing the forest for farming. The settlements grew into city-states of several million people, with elegant palaces and distinctive art. They developed a written language and sophisticated math and astronomical systems. I was teaching about the calendar, the counting of the days, how it works with other numbers. I was also teaching about the grandmother moon and the grandfather sun, and the influence of nature on our lives. I would like to know what our ancestors left in the past and how they acted. I liked the ceremony because I didn't learn anything from my parents. But after we had all the information yesterday, I really liked it and was very impressed. I now want to know more about my identity.
The school is run locally by a committee who are the parents and grandparents of students attending the school. All of them are community members who value the role of the school in their community. The challenge for the school is that at the moment the students are using classrooms of the primary school. What would be most useful is a building of its own with a library and classrooms where the students could pursue all the aspects of the education that the community would like.
We need Canadian people to help us how to start this project. Buy the land, build the school, and have a big piece of land where the kids can learn how to plant crops, we would try many different plants here, and how to get some money from that and support the school from the land. So that's the big vision that we have.
So when I see this, I feel happy. I feel that, oh, now I see that it is working. Seeing the teenager coming to school, I said, oh, this is so beautiful. I wish I could have that time before.
Yes, I think that Wishok is a very poor village. But I would like to thank those in Canada who support us.
Ya me cansé. Ay. Esta.